Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to be looking at how we can interpret a table of data to give us all the information we need to potentially draw our own sector or pie graph. So what we have is a table. It has a series of subjects and then a number of students who think those subjects are their favorite. Okay? So first up, for A, asks us what is the total number of students who took part in the survey. So let's do A right now. So for our first one, we have 10 students who like mathematics, plus 8 students who liked science, plus 6 students who liked English, and plus 6 students who liked history. And that just equals 30 students. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20, and 20 plus 10 is 30. So 30 students took part in the survey. Now, why is this helpful? This tells us what the whole of our pie graph or sector graph will end up being. So each particular quantity or category of favorite subject will be compared to the total of 30 students. Alright, let's look at the first part of B. Okay. What fraction of students chose mathematics as their favorite subject? So as a fraction, we put on top our area of interest, or what we are looking at, so 10, and on our denominator we put our total, which is 30. So 10 of 30 students preferred mathematics as their favorite subject. And this can be reduced down to 1 out of 3. So 1 in 3 students like mathematics the best. Next, what fraction chose science? Well, science is going to be 8 students out of the total of 30. And this can simplify down to 4 out of 50. Alright, let's do the next one. We have who chose English as their favorite. 6 out of 30 students chose English as their favorite, which is 1 in 5. And then for our fourth one, what fraction chose history? So for history, it was again 6 out of 30, or 1 in 5. Alright, now that we have that, what we can do is we can use this information in order to work out how many degrees each subject will get in the particular sector graph when we make it. So in order to do this, we have to remember the total amount of degrees in a circle is 360. So total degrees in a circle equals 360. Okay, so 360 degrees in a circle. So all you need to do in order to solve for each of C is multiply our fraction by 360 degrees. So our first one for mathematics, what percentage or what angle would represent mathematics in a pie chart or a sector graph is going to be 10 out of 30 multiplied by 360 degrees, okay? Now, if you put that into a calculator or just do it mentally, you will get a third of 360 degrees is 120 degrees. For our next one, we just do exactly the same thing. We take our fraction and multiply it by 360. So for science, where we have 8 out of 30 students, we would multiply this by 360 degrees and we would get 96 degrees. Alright, for our next one, we have 6 out of 30 multiplied by 360 degrees, so 1/5 of 360 degrees, and that's 72 degrees. And because the next one is exactly the same, this one will also be 72 degrees. Alright, using this information and all the degrees we have, we can now produce a sector graph, and we can have a look at how this would look as a comparative survey of favorite subjects among students. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.